Hello everyone. Today our new topic is playing with numbers. The name of the book is R.S. Agarwal. This is the 5th chapter of this book. Here we have 3 exercises. Exercise 5A, 5B and 5C. In 5A we have some word problems. Which are mainly related to linear equations. So I will do this exercise later. Okay. First of all, I will start with the basic divisibility rule by 2, 3, 4, 5 and etc. So I will start with 2. Let me explain it first. When a number is said to be divisible by 2, we all know that any number ending with 0 or any even number 2, 4, 6 and 8 is divisible by 2. That is, if we take an example, 208, the number ends with an even number 8. 5700, the number ends with 0. Or 2974, this number ends with 4. So any number ending with 0 or any even number 2, 4, 6, 8 is divisible by 2. So what is the rule? Any number ending with 0 or any even number is said to be divisible by 2. We have given few more examples. 596 ends with 6, 2872 ends with 2, 987450 ends with 0. Next we will be doing divisibility rule by 4. So what is the divisibility rule by 4? Any number ending with 2 zeros or the 2-digit number formed by the last 2 digits of the number is divisible by 4. Example 900, 100, 124, 728. Look, this 24 is divisible by 4. This 28 is divisible by 4. Here we have 2 zeros at the end. Here we have 2 zeros at the end. So all these are divisible by 4. So basically what you obtained? Any number ending with 2 zeros or the last 2 digit is the form a 2-digit number and which is divisible by 4, then the whole number will be divisible by 4. Example 800 may be an example. 1000 is also an example which is divisible by 4. Look, here we need 2 zeros at the end to be divisible by 4. Here we have 3 zeros. We need 2 zeros, but here we have 3 zeros. So which satisfies the condition? So 1000 is also divisible by 4. Again, if we take 920, look at the number. Last 2 digit it forms 20, so it is divisible by 4. Then the whole number will be divisible by 4. Next we will come to the divisibility rule by 8. Okay, now divisibility rule by 8. So far we have done 2, 4. Next this is 8. Any number ending with 3 zeros or the 3-digit number which formed by the last 3 digits of the number is divisible by, it will be 8. Any number ending with 3 zeros or the 3-digit number formed by the last 3 digits of the number is divisible by 8. Example 3000. Look here, we have 3 zeros at the end. 5816. This number 816, this is divisible by 8. So the whole number 5816 will be divisible by 8. So it is done. Now why we have done 2, 4 and 8 together? That is one after another. Look at the basic things which are common in the divisibility rules of 2, 4 and 8. For 2, we need 1 0 or the last digit only. For 4, we need 2 zeros at the end or the number formed by the last 2 digits. For 8, we need 3 zeros at the end or the number formed by the last 3 digits. Okay, so this is the similarity. That's why you have done 2, then 4, then 8. Next we will be doing divisibility rule by 3. Next is divisibility rule by 3. If the sum of the digits of a number is divisible by 3, then the whole number will be divisible by 3. Example, here we have taken 5736, that is 5736. Now what is the sum of the digits? Sum of the digits, that is 5 plus 7 plus 3 plus 6. Make the sum. 7, 3, 10, 15, 15 and 6, 21. We know that 21 is divisible by 3. Therefore, the whole number 5736 will be divisible by 3. Rule number 4, that is divisibility rule by 3, and rule number 9 are exactly similar. Exactly similar. Divisibility rule by 9. If the sum of the digits of a number is divisible by 9, then the whole number will be divisible by 9. Okay? Rule number 4, that is divisibility rule by 3 and divisibility rule by 9, both of them are exactly similar. If the sum of the digits is divisible by 9, then the whole number will be divisible by 9. Let us take another example for this. 3, 7, 6, 3. 3, 7, 6, 3. Sorry, you can take 3, 7, 6, 2. Now make the sum of the digits. 3 plus 7 plus 6 plus 2. 3, 7, 10, 16 to 18. We all know that 18 is divisible by 9. Therefore, the whole number 3762 will be divisible by 9. Now what happens if we take 3 over here, which I was taking earlier? If we take 3 over here, then it will be 3. Then the sum will be 7, 3, 10, 16, 19. This is not divisible by 9. So this number will not be divisible by 9. Okay. Now, divisibility rule by 5. Any number ending with 0 or 5 will be divisible by 5. Example, look at this number 34,960. You need not to divide the whole number by 5. Just check whether the last digit is 0 or 5. Here it is 0. So it will be divisible by 5. Here also 47295. This is a very big number. But if we have to check that this number is divisible by 5 or not, just look at the last digit. It is 0. Now instead of this one, if we had 4, 7, 2, 9, 5, 5 also. If instead of 0, the last digit is 5, then also the number will be divisible by 5. Okay, very simple rule. Now, divisibility rule by 6. Any number which is divisible by both 2 and 3 will be divisible by 6. Look at this number. What was the divisibility rule by 2? The last digit must be 0 or any even number. Here we have 0 at the end. So this is divisible by 2. Again, sum of the digits 4 plus 9 plus 5 plus 3 plus 0. It is 9, 4, 5, 9, 18. 18 and 3, 21. So this is divisible by 3. So you see that this number is divisible by 2, also divisible by 3. So this whole number will be divisible by 6. Now, divisibility rule by 7. To test the divisibility rule by 7, we need to follow these 3 steps. Step 1. Double the unit digit of the given number. Then subtract the above number found by excluding the unit digit of the given number. Number 3. If the number so obtained is divisible by 7, then the given number will be divisible by 7. The rule may seem quite difficult or quite complex to the student, but it will be clarified with the given example. Let us take an example. The number be 357. Here we have to test whether this number is divisible by 7 or not. First step, double the unit digit of the given number. So this is the unit digit, that is 7. 7 is the unit digit. Double means multiply by 2, that is 14. Next step, subtract the above number, that means this number, found by excluding the unit digit of the given number. That means if we exclude 7 from 357, the number will be 35. Now if we subtract this 14 from this 35, we get 21. We all know that 21 is divisible by 7. Therefore, the whole number 357, this will be divisible by 7. Next one, we have done divisibility rule by 6, 7. Next is divisibility rule by 10. It's a very simple divisibility rule. Any number ending with 0 is divisible by 10. Example, 5, 7, 2, 9, 0. Ends with 0, so it will be divisible by 10. Any number ending with 0 will be divisible by 10. Now, divisibility rule by 11. That is very, very, very important. Okay. What is the rule? If the difference between the sum of the digits at odd places and at the sum of the digits at even places is either 0 or a multiple of 11. Multiple of 11 means which is divisible by 11. Then the given number is divisible by 11. The rule will be cleared with the given example. What is the number? We have taken 8, 6, 3, 4, 7, 8. This is a very big number which we have to check is divisible by 11 or not. What we will do? First of all, mark the digits starting from the beginning by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we are marking the numbers, marking the digits starting from the first by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, So 8 is at the first place, 6 is second place, 3 is at third place, 4 is at fourth place, 7 is at fifth place, 8 is at sixth place. Okay. We all know first, third and fifth. These are odd places. So the digits at first place, third place and fifth place, that is 8, 3 and 7, we have to sum up. So write down sum of digits at odd places. So it is 8 is at first place, that is odd place. 3 is at third place, at odd place. 7 is at fifth place, that is at odd place. So 8 plus 3 plus 7, that is 18. Okay. Again, sum of the digits at even places. So it will be, look, 6 is at second place, which is even. 4 is at fourth place, even. 8 is at sixth place, even. So 6, 4 and 8. 6 plus 4 plus 8, which is also 18. Now the difference, therefore, the difference is 18 minus 18, obviously, that is 0. So since the difference is 0, then we can say that this whole number 8, 6, 3, 4, 7, 8 will be divisible by 11. If instead of 0 it comes 11, 22, 33 or any multiple of 11, 22, 33 or any multiple of 11, then we can say that the given number is divisible by 11. Next is divisibility rule by 12. Divisibility rule by 12 and 15 is not in the book of R.S. Agarwal, but I think you must know what is the rule. First of all, observe that the number 12, this can be written in the form 12 into 1 or 6 into 2 or 2 into 6, whatever, and 3 into 4. Okay. Again, if we take 15 we can write only in two ways, 15 into 1 or 3 into 5 or 5 into 3, whatever. Okay. 12 into 1. So any number which is divisible by 12 must be divisible by 1. So this case is not important. Okay. This is gone. Now, any number which is divisible by 6, that is also divisible by 2. Any number which is divisible by 6, that is also divisible by 2. But it is not necessary that it will be divisible by 12. Example, for this one, 18. 18 is divisible by 6, also 18 is divisible by 2. But this number is not divisible by 12. So this case also not important. Now come to the last part. That is, if any number is divisible by 3 and also divisible by 4, then it must be divisible by 12. Example, 24. This number is divisible by 4. Also sum of the digits is 6. 2 plus 4, 6. This is divisible by 3. So this number is divisible by 12. So any number which is divisible by 3 and 4 will be divisible by 12. Similarly here, any number which is divisible by 3 and 5 will be divisible by 15. This case is also not important, because this does not satisfy that any number which is divisible by 15 will be automatically divisible by 1, because every number is divisible by 1. Okay, so write down the rule for 12. Therefore, the divisibility rule by 12 is any number which is divisible by both 3 and 4 is divisible by 12. Example 5736. This number is divisible by 4 because at the end we have 36 and sum of the digits, that is also divisible by 3. So this number will be divisible by 12. Here for 15, any number which is divisible by both 3 and 5 will be divisible by 15. Example 59760. At the end we have 0, so it will be divisible by 5 and sum of the digits 5 plus 9 14, 14 plus 7 21, 21 plus 6 27, which is divisible by 3. So the whole number will be divisible by 15. So that's all for divisibility rule. So we have done divisibility rule by 2, 4, 8. 3 of them are similar. 3, 5 similar. 5 at the end we have 0 or 5. For 6, both the number will be divisible by 2 and 3. 7, there is a different rule. For 10, at the end 0. 11, there is also a different rule. For 12, divisible by both 3 and 4. For 15, divisible by both 3 and 5. That's all for divisibility rule in Playing with Number chapter